Good morning. Oasis. What's up? You guys, how you forgive me for the delay, of course. Good morning, everyone.
Metro Cycle Team 5-1, you go ahead and cancel the rest of 34. Rescue 81 from Metro, you made contact. Rescue 34. Engine 76 up. Auto fire, intersection of Lake Ridge Place and Wonder View Drive. You up from Metro, confirming you made patient contact.
Hopefully it's just a tour today, you know? Like we always say. It's a good time. J.D. Walker, what's up, bro? Good to see you. You must have been out on a business trip or something. Good to see you, my brother.
83 fall, 160-25 Metro.
All right, Troll. Thank you for joining again, my brother. What's up, everybody? Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. I couldn't have said it any better myself, JD, dying for a vacation, huh? But hey, you know what? I keep it consistent for people like you. Because you know what? We do what we don't always feel like doing. We try to do it well, you know what I mean? Approximately 9:06 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, there was a vehicle fire in North Hollywood Hills, excuse me. That's about 6.5 miles a little closer to 7 miles from where we're at. So we appreciate the LAFD. They'll be jumping on that immediately, I'm sure. Hopefully no one's involved. And we always send our thoughts and prayers to any incidents, to any people involved in any incidents, man. We're very empathetic for that aspect of things. Always sending good vibes. So, all right, let's roll.
Rescue 34. Rescue 34 call. 34 LAX. Metro 811. Create a still alarm for approximately 40-year-old male sick. Show rescue 811 on this.
Looking good, looking good. Almost ready. Ready tomorrow? Ready tomorrow? he said it's gonna be ready tomorrow, guys. Oh look, check it out. Is this what it's gonna look like? Is this the old one? Is this the new design or the old design? I think it's the old design. Los Angeles Convention Center. Is this how it's gonna look? No. That's an old picture. Let me look. Let me look closely now. This is an old picture or new? No, this is what it's gonna look like when it's done, or what? I'm confused with what I'm looking at here. Anyway, we got this picture right here. I don't know if this is a live picture. Oh, it's just like a model of what it's going to be. Hold on, let me look. Because I'm seeing something I've never seen. It says Los Angeles. Oh, yeah, it's for the Olympics. It has a thing right here. See, hold on, I'll show you. Hold on, music. Calm down, music. Calm down, music. Hold on. Just hold on for a minute. See, like right here. You see the Los Angeles Olympics right here. I know. But that looks like that's in the back of the convention center. Where the work is being done, let me see. LA Live, way, boom. I guess it would be all this. All this area would be the new stuff. Because that's Pico Boulevard. That's Pico and Fig. So boom, everything right here would be all the new stuff. What? Oh shit, my bad. I'm the one in the way. My bad, bro. No, but there it is. I think that's the new one because look, I'm seeing Pico. I'm seeing all the new, this has got to be the new model. But when I do the new model, it's only going to be open from one side. Oh, wow. So from this model, from looking at it, it looks like Pico Boulevard is the only side you'll be able to get in from to the convention center. No. I take that back. I'm seeing this as a high rise. This is like a bridge. They lift up the convention center, and it looks like the cars go right here. Under it, like right here. I don't know if you guys can't see what I'm pointing at because the camera's probably too high up. It's right here. Boom. Other side of Pico, boom. I think that's what this is, though. Yep. That's the finished model. Anyway, so we got it on camera now. That's tight. Yeah. We got it on camera now. Wow. I don't know how clean it is. I just need one more shot. Let me stand back, get one more good shot of this thing before I just walk off. Make sure I'm not in the way of no cars or incoming traffic. Okay. Now I need to zoom in with the horizontal. Okay, here we go. There it is. You see the finish? Well, Pico Boulevard being, excuse me. Pico Boulevard's right here. And there's the cars going under the bridge right here. Damn, I need some water or something. I'm not coughing so bad today. But yeah, you see it. TikTok, I don't know if I showed you guys good enough, but alright, let me try it. Don't cut it off, don't cut it off. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys on TikTok, don't worry. I'll zoom in for you, because I was doing it on YouTube. Make sure I didn't cut myself off. Hopefully I didn't cut it off. I'm looking at my little replay, seeing if the screen's still playing. Am I good? Am I good? Alright. Okay, TikTok, hold on. Alright, let's show you. Okay, so here we go. Be patient, YouTube. You can still look at the board while I'm showing TikTok, okay? So here we go. Boom. Where's the under the bridge? Under the bridge is right here. That's like the other side. This is like Pico and LA Live Way. Boom. You see that? This is Pico and Fig. See this? This is Pico and Figueroa. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is. That connects from here to here, and all that stuff in between is the new added extra stuff. That's what it looks like for me. I got a pretty good tutorial on TikTok, you guys. Now here's the next challenge. Can I put this thing back on without cutting off? I think I did it. I think I did it. Yeah, that was. I want to take my time with that because I've been waiting to see this thing. I've been talking about for weeks. What does it look like when it's? What's going to look like when it's finished? So, I got that done. All right. And while we're here, let's look and see if there are any incidents besides that vehicle fire I spoke about on Hollywood Hills 13 minutes ago, which we sent our best wishes to. There's a rubbish fire in Boyle Heights reported 7 minutes ago. And those were the last reports on the LAIT as far as the incidents. Let's get some music back going and let's get rolling. I hope you enjoyed that. We plug this phone back up. Hold on. Okay, next time I'll remember, don't turn the volume all the way off unless you're at a scene.
Yeah,
I can turn it down.
207, this is not a cardiac arrest. Metro from FR200, you cancel the rescue. FR200, roger, rescue pen.
Okay, remember the situation yesterday. Remember they were doing the anime thing, so everything's blocked off. When I go around, we get to 11th Street, you basically got to make a left because Figueroa's blocked off all week. So we're gonna get this give this big event. It's respected. I'm not gonna recover it, but definitely gonna acknowledge the detours and utilize them accordingly. Yeah, there are detours, so. Weather report. Oh, I looked at the weather already. Next Thursday, a week from now, it's supposed to be 84 degrees, 83 degrees. How you doing? The high degrees for the next 10 days is going to be 84. And that's going to be next Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, actually. It said all 3 days will be 85. What's up, Kevin Nan? Good morning. 4 Aces, Kevin Nan. Renaissance, Germany. Everyone, what's up? JD Walker. Whoever else is here that hasn't spoke yet, what's up? They're finally clearing out Crypto.com Arena, so at the end of the stream, maybe I'll be able to slip into that side and do my thing. I like to hang out there at the end of the stream, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's wrong. We got a lot of touring to do, folks. Alright, first thing we'll do, I'm going to head towards City Hall and all that area. See if there's any press conferences or anything going on in that area. It's always something new, you know, protest, anything like that. Go check it out. Alright, let's roll. And we get to see everything in between, of course, you know, excuse me. I was trying to be smooth, but, excuse me for a second. But we get to see everything in between, so it's all good. Excuse me. Sorry, I just want to switch the track. Something came in, you guys. Hold on. I think I'm gonna get some water right now. Also, this coughing shit is really starting to irritate me. Alright, come on, let's roll. I didn't get the water, shit. Nah, let me stop it. Let me stop playing, dude. Let me stop playing, bro. Let me get this water. Hold on. I'm not gonna sit here coughing in you guys' ear all damn morning. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's water break time. Sponsored by Continuous Coughing. Give me some water, man. Skip all that, dude. We're not gonna play with this subject, brother.
National 9756, 129th Street, and Menlo.
Yeah. Look. How quick I'll be down in whole bottles of shit. Oh, excuse my language. That's how quick I'll be down in whole bottles. For real, for real. Yeah, hopefully that'll calm the call. Because, I've watched so much time take care of it where they couldn't control the cough during the stream. Trust me, I know how frustrating it is for you to listen to you talking all that time. Are you alright, bro? Trust me, I know how it is to have to listen to someone cough the whole damn stream. So it's not fun to watch. You know what I mean? So hopefully I'm not in that situation where I can keep coughing on you guys. I'll go off if I cough like that, and my throat ain't itching like that. So yeah, that was amazing. That transformation, how the water just made me feel right now. It's busy in there. So hey Jasmine, so if I remember how the detour works when I get over here to LA Live Way, I mean I like to Figueroa, I'll make my right, and then they'll make a left on 11th to get out of there. If they still have the same openings. There you go.
License 27, rubber fire, 37, George, Will Star 7.
Are we still blocked off going all the way to Fig this way, I wonder? Because yesterday going that way it was blocked off. I had to make a right. And then it made me kind of cut out of there. Yeah, I wonder. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so if I could cut straight through, that'd be nice. I can see. I guess I can see. If it cuts off, I'll just come back this way. You know what I mean? We might as well check it out. You might as well check it out. You know what I'm saying? This is preparation for anime this weekend. Alright, let's go see the other end. Oh, well, hold on. We got an incident board to look at. Do they know I'm live or something? It's like they're waving at the camera like they know I'm live. Alright, rubbish fire in Hollywood, 5 miles away, 2 minutes ago. Sun Valley, 3 minutes ago. Another rubbish fire. Alright, we'll go check out the other end and see what the openings look like. Like I said, yesterday I got detoured. I had to go around. So we'll see if it goes straight through today. If not, I'll come back. No problem. Alright, fellas. What up, buddy? Is there a path to go that way this way? Gotta go back today, huh?
We find nothing. Can you have an RP?
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I can go this way today. Okay, cool, sweet. Nice. How you doing today? Everything is same old thing, same old thing. Yeah, yesterday I went this way, and then I was no way out, so I had to go through the parking lot, kind of go that way. Yeah, so it was cool. But it was just one guy that he just got in front of my camera, like just completely disrespected the camera. I'm like, dude, I understand. Just don't embarrass me in my camera, dude, like that. He said, oh, get out of here. And I'm like, dog, chill out, man. So I kind of got pissed at him, but I'm not holding a grudge or nothing. But so I was like, I got to be aware today of, you know what I'm saying, how I can get through this, so I ain't deal with all that goofy stuff on camera no more. But should I go through here, right?
Yeah, you go through here and then just keep looking.
How do I get through? Is it around?
That gentleman? Yeah,
He'll let me out?
Yeah, he'll let you out.
Okay, good deal. I like it.
Like, he close off all the access points through here, so it's like fenced
All right.
off.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I already know what's happening. Yeah, they're trying to hook it up. Yeah. You know me, I'm just trying to do a good video and not look goofy in the process. You feel me? Yeah. All right, man. Let me go make that move. Later, man. All right, yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna slip through here. Thank you. How you doing, my brother? Appreciate you. You're access man today, huh? I might slip back here later, just have fun for the video. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, so they're giving you access to this area over here, which is cool. You know, I've seen a little more than what I was seeing yesterday, so that's good. You know, let me try something. I got a headphone that's dead, right? I like to listen to my replay in my ear. I'm spoiled like that. I like to make sure my volume's good. When I get a chance, I gotta remember to change this headphone. You guys want to see some graffiti towers updates? Since the street is closed, look, check this out. I got some fun I can show you. This should be fun. Check this out. You know what? The street's blocked, so I can kind of look into this gate and stand there for a minute and block traffic. So let's check this out. See in here? How you kind of see a little clearer now? They're cleaning up, man. They're getting ready for some work, I think, dude. Or if they're not already doing some work. They already cleaned up the landscape a little bit. It's not as sloppy looking. So it goes down, man. Yeah, it looks cleaner, I'm telling you. It's coming along. It is absolutely. Oh, check me out on TikTok if you are watching on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check me out on excuse me, if you're on TikTok, check me out on YouTube. Alright, let's roll. About a mile and a half away. 4 minutes ago, our elevator rescue is required. So, whoever's stuck in the elevator, send some good vibes to her. Come back down Javier's and all that on the way back. So yeah, they give me a nice little path to ride on right here for the bikes. Look, I like it. Tight. Figueroa looks like a nice little fun ride right now. I like it. Fellas.
Metro for Rescue 811 coming available. We'll take that run number and cancel engine 11.
I just want to see the rest of the detour. I'm gonna head back into downtown in a little bit, you guys. Construction update time in the back. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. Kind of empty back here this week. They're not doing a lot of construction. Well, not a lot of construction trucks. They're doing their work, but not as busy as it was last week. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, bring the rig back to where you saw the smoke, and then give us a 1-inch line. We're going to flush out this drainage. Roger. BP7 getting ready. Any
We appreciate our construction workers.
Force 3 cancel. Light Force 3, you're cancel.
As you see, all the work going on the Convention Center, Crypto.com Arena.
Engine 43 traffic, intersection of National and Kelton.
Okay, approximately 9:43 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, a minute ago, in the Rancho Park area, the traffic collision reported. We send our thoughts and prayers to who's ever involved in that traffic collision, of course. It's like how many miles from here? About 8.5, 9 miles from where we're standing, so. Thoughts and prayers to who's ever involved in that. Let's get into downtown.
Engine 65, rubbish fire, 1411, east 111th Street.
I just had a report on Wilshire.
Person down 3116 North Kenneth Drive, processing 3 channel 4
Hey, thanks for the likes, the gifts. Don't forget, go over to YouTube, drop a super chat or super sticker. It really helps the channel out a whole lot. Appreciate you guys. Hold on. We're running, right? Oh, we're good. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that wind's fucking with me now. I'm about to make sure I hold my throat a little better. With some more, a lot more water before I leave out in these mornings.
1303 to the abdominal pain, 1304 West 2nd
Intersection at Glendale Boulevard and Glendale Freeway.
I saw the paramedics truck, so my instincts made me just kind of come this way. You see the paramedic truck down the street. I don't know if you see it or not, but see him a little bit. Excuse me. Jeez. Rubbish fire 2 minutes ago reported 3 miles away from here in Glendale. It's the latest report. There's a vehicle fire actually now on Temple and Gary 6 minutes ago. Wow. That vehicle fire should be out now. We might pass by there. This should be out by now, though. 6 minutes ago, a vehicle fire, definitely out by now. Or at least they're already on scene. Or close to being on scene. I'm guessing, I don't know. The volume's down, a little loud. Yeah. Turn the volume down for what? Turn the volume down for, hold on, what happened there? Oh my goodness, my bad. Turn the volume down for what, the music? You wanna talk, or what are you saying? Anyway, yeah, while we're doing that, I need to stand right here and put my other headphone on. Because I'm confused with no headphone right now anyway, so actually moments yesterday when I thought the volume was kind of loud, and then when I played it back, it actually is a little more balanced than what I thought. That part. See how loud or not loud this thing is. There we go. Alright. I don't like having this ear with the headphone in. A little mid volume. Okay. Alright. Oh, by the way, we are offering our best wishes to who's ever in need of medical assistance, of course, right across the street. And we can forget about that vehicle fire I just talked about. That was, what, 6 minutes ago when I first talked about it. So it's about 10 minutes ago. And now there's an elevator rescue required in Westlake. 2 minutes ago. That's the latest report. Oh, actually, 4 minutes ago now, there's a Palisades, Pacific Palisades area. There's a rubbish fire reported now. And another rubbish fire reported 6 minutes ago in Silver Lake. So, there you go. I gotta take my time, make sure I'm doing things right, that's all. If I get to moving too fast and too impulsively, then I miss my opportunity to, you know, correct things, you know. Anyway, happy Tuesday, everybody. TikTok, YouTube, depending upon when we're watching that. I keep catching myself looking at my tires, wondering if the tire is good. Tires are good though.
Metro from Rescue 837, we're at the intersection of Wilshire Boulevard and Federal. We find no car matching the description. You have anything further?
Wilshire Boulevard.
Rescue 837, call originated from LA County. We have nothing further. You're unable to locate.
Wilshire Boulevard.
Metro Metro from engine 12 at an 800.
Call to false.
Engine 12, roger. We've passed rescue 801 from quarters to your incident. Rescue 837, roger. False.
Zero from F09, we'll take that one.
I mean, we literally just passed this. Oh yeah, tires are good. Tires are good to go. There's no incident to report, and we definitely got some water in us, so I appreciate that. Now go ahead and drop that $500 super chat. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, no, actually, I'm not kidding, but I don't expect it.
Metro from Rescue 06, we'll take that call for engine 6, that's available quarters.
Grand Central Market smelling pretty good. Maybe you want to go up in there. Grand Central Market, you guys.
This is a 911 hang up. We got nothing further to able to locate.
Alright, nothing new to report, you guys.
56-5, Roger, small.
Getting close to City Hall. As you see. Maybe I'll walk you guys in here one day. Have some lunch with you or something. What's wrong? This will be the first time I've seen the sun in 2 streams. So we didn't see no sun yesterday for 3 hours. Good to see the sun peeking out a little bit, huh? Alright, incident board, of course, when we stop. I got a report of a flooding 2 minutes ago in the Shadow Hills area, which is 12 miles from where we're at. It's the last report I got. And the Westlake area actually is an elevator rescue that we talked about on Temple and Westlake 11 minutes ago. Alright, let's roll. Thank you. I was saying thank you to that driver. She was waiting on me. She saw me do my little report, kind of. Her timing was good. Sure. Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for being here. You're moving in the right direction. You're here. You're good, you're good. Go in front of City Hall. See what we got over here. Alright, not a lot going over here at Superior Court. No press. Nothing special. Okay, now we do got something in front of City Hall. Not sure what it is. It's a fiery day. Where you live? Outside? I'm simply homeless. Trying to get rid of that. See what we got here. Unharmed community experiences with LA fires. Emergency preparedness, testimony, health. We asked why we should unhoused folks be included in development and developing the city. County disaster response plans in the future. How? Okay.
806, PD was attached at the time of dispatch.
I have to ask someone what's this specifically about. What's it about? So what we got?
So we're a small research collective.
Okay.
And we did a survey on the fires last year.
Okay.
And so we're presenting our findings and kind of published a report.
Got it.
And it's specifically about how the fires impacted people who live outside.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be doing a little press conference.
Okay.
Just to share about it. And if you want some coffee, donuts.
Absolutely. When's the press conference start?
Say it again.
When will the press conference start?
I believe in like 5-10 minutes.
About 10 minutes? Okay, got it. I'll hang up and get you guys on the press conference. My name is Carmen, and I actually do independent news for a station called LA One Live on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that's the channel.
Oh, dope.
So yeah, you could check out the coverage of what you're, what we're doing right now in this conversation.
LA what?
LA space ONE space LIVE.
OEE?
ONE.
ONE.
Space LIVE. LA One Live. Yeah, you'll see it live. I'm on TikTok and YouTube, so yeah, you check it out. And yeah, I'll go ahead and give you guys that publicity.
Love that.
Yeah, you want me to hang out? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sweet, good deal. So we're gonna hang out, give them the press conference. It's me, one of the young ladies here, ready to do a interview. Let me get my bike together then. We'll put the holder on and we'll put the strap on and we'll do it the right way then. Hold on. Heck, I could even put them on Citizen if you want for a quick bit of shot of publicity for them. I'll give them a Citizen app report also. All right. We'll call it a community report on Citizen also, all right? Just help them out.
Puedes dar café y donas si quieres. Y todo eso gratis si buscan como cubreboca o algo así.
We're going to conduct a press conference for a local group that can utilize the publicity, obviously. So, you guys hang tight. Big pack in this spot. This one. That way. Go that way. Yeah, yeah. Kind of ready, but I'm not ready. Whatever. Alright, mic check, mic check. A little bit of zoom. Slight zoom. There you go.
Let me know if I'm in your way.
No, you're good. Thank you. Guys, smash the like. Check me out on TikTok or YouTube. Appreciate it.
Is there talking before I go, or do I just...
Yeah, sign me
details about what the press conference is about, I'd be lying. So we're sitting here waiting on someone to speak so I can really be specific or get a clear understanding about what the press conference is about. Yeah? I believe it has to do with some environmental aspect of fires, how the city and how they're being dealt with. I'm not sure. More details. Okay.
Hey, did you get one?
Thank you so much.
Would you like one? Yeah, of course.
Code yellow alert.
Check. Check. Is that too loud? Good loud? Good loud? A little louder? Alright, y'all, we're gonna get started in a couple minutes. Thank you so much for coming out. Grab some donuts and coffee if you haven't already. Grab some masks, since we'll be talking a lot about that. Some buttons, some cough drops, anything you need on the table is for you. Copies of the report? Ariel, is the angle good?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. We're about to get started. So today we are presenting the Mutual Aid Research Collective's inaugural Fire Survey Report. I'm just going to do a quick introduction of myself, and Sam, you'll introduce yourself, and then we'll talk about what the day will look like. So my name is Rafiq Wabi, and I am a public health researcher and writer, and my work focuses on the intersection of incarceration, the criminalization of mental health and drug addiction, and how peer-based community health programs can respond to all of that. I'm currently a PhD candidate at the UCLA School of Public Health, and also I organize with the National Filipino Democratic Movement with an organization called the LA Kalasugan Collective.
Hi everyone, my name is Samyu Kamandor. I'm currently a PhD candidate at UCLA's Department of Political Science. I'm also an alumna of the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation's Health Policy Research Scholars Program, and while I don't live in LA anymore, I was very proud to organize with Palms on House Mutual Aid throughout my time here. We're going to be introducing Mutual Aid Research Collective as an organization today and talk a little bit about our inaugural report. So I'll hand it back over to Rafiq for that.
Stroke 111, John Boulevard.
So the Mutual Aid Research Collective...
Richards. He's trying to repcom you and take your fucking event right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he is. That's why we just followed him from over there because we won't let him do his shit.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, and Richards, this is like the worst of the MAGA fucking, like they don't even like him because he's so bad. Like, they don't even like him because he's so bad. His face. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. We're in the middle of a press conference, so thank you so much. So the Mutual Aid Research Collective is a grassroots, academic, and street-trained research, a group of grassroots, academic, and street-trained researchers based in Los Angeles. We're committed to the collective knowledge production and community research for and with Angelenos as a practice of care and mutual aid. We formally were founded in January of 2025 in response to the Ian and Palisades fire, which had large impacts on the unhoused community, which were severely underreported. The Mutual Aid Research Collective builds on past community-based research and driven studies with unhoused communities like the Inside Starving Report, and seeks to produce rigorous and timely public health and social science research that investigates injustice and organizes with Angelenos to not just document state violence, but also to document the community resistance to that state violence. Operating outside of academic institutions, the collective is accountable primarily to mutual aid collectives, community defenders, and social movements in Los Angeles. Together, we weave methodologies that build power and knowledge with community and to build life-affirming research that can map a better society and world.
So guys, I'm going to say one thing real quick.
So to continue to share more about us as an organization, who we are, what we do, our goals, our vision, our purpose, we seek to bring together Los Angeles-based mutual aid organizers, community defenders, popular educators, and academic and poverty scholars alike who believe in asking and investigating the questions that we need to answer to better understand the world we need to build. Together, we will continue to grow autonomous research infrastructure embedded within our mutual aid and community defense ecosystem, produced, research-driven, and determined by the most pressing health and social concerns of the people, and collectivize and demystify knowledge production in formations that bring together encampments, mutual aid, movement, and academic scholars. We do it because all of us make, share, and use knowledge every day to face problems, tell stories, build solutions, but not all of our knowledge is valued or legitimated the same. Academic institutions, public and corporate researchers, and other pieces of the nonprofit industrial complex often hold too much power over shaping how community experiences are misrepresented and unknown. Doing our own research can be a part of practicing self-determination through strategically challenging hegemonic narratives and authority, bolstering the experiences, visions, and demands of our community. And this is why we wrote this report. We hope to explore the multiple ways that unhoused people in Los Angeles were impacted by the January fires and demonstrate our research collective experiment with taking a mutual aid approach to collective knowledge production about our communities. Weaving together public health and social science analysis with community action methodologies, we document the failures of city and county agencies to address the health needs and safety of unhoused people during the wildfires, as well as the creative and defiant care practices that housed and unhoused mutual aid volunteers took on to keep each other alive, even while weathering various negative health impacts. While unhoused people are routinely excluded in narratives about natural disasters, our findings and research reinforce what encampments have long shown. People living outside hold valuable skills and know-how when it comes to managing intense and chaotic environmental exposures, and they deserve to be taken just as seriously as strategists when it comes to local disaster planning and response. The streets are our front lines, and our data reinforces that there is a lot to learn about how to prepare for a disaster from unhoused people who are already living through disaster every day. With that, I'm going to hand it back to Rafiq to share a little bit more about our agenda for today.
So today we're going to spend some time hearing from various organizations and folks that were involved in the survey to hear more about what the Mutual Aid Research Collective is about and to understand the importance of surveys like this fire report. We believe that it's very timely right now that we come together to address these problems, especially considering the lineage fire that's happening in Boyle Heights right now. We believe that this report and the experiences of unhoused people can contribute a lot to what we have to say to address these issues. So we're going to hear from several different people, but we want to start off by hearing from a poem by Paisley from the Aetna Street Solidarity. He's going to read us a poem called "It's a Fire Every Day When You're Outside."
Thank you. My name is Paisley. I am an organizer with Aetna Street Solidarity and the San Fernando Valley Homeless Union, as well as a poverty scholar who organizes outside of my RV. I'm going to be reading a poem called "It's a Fire Every Day When You Live Outside," written by Tiny Gray Garcia of Poor Magazine, a renowned poverty scholar and co-creator of the solution to homelessness called Homefulness. It's a fire every day when you live outside, by Tiny, daughter of Dee, mama of Tiburcio. Houseless people are living the everyday emergency of homelessness and climate terrorism. The flames of intense heat dehydrate. The water from floods drown out outside spaces. The cold seeps into our torn clothes, way down deep to our tired bones. The tornado winds, the sun beats in, the smoke will choke, but none so hard as the cop cars, the park rangers, and the DPW pickup yards, who take it all, no matter who you call, who predate and tow and take everything we have in our humble streetscape until we can't breathe or see or live or even be. It's called a sweep, and it happens every day to houseless me. This isn't climate change. This is a politrickster's game. For us impacted first and worst, so close to Mama Earth. So for all of you housed relatives too, suffering the terrifying hurricanes and fire moves, I ask you to recognize the pain, the absolute terror of losing all you have to your name. And for this moment, you might be able to see the violence of living homelessly, of daily and violent sweeps on all of these stolen land, Turtle Island and Palestine streets.
Give it up for Paisley and Tiny.
Thank you, Paisley, for that grounding. So I'm going to introduce our next speaker. And, you know, a lot of the things that we talk about with homelessness and, you know, there's a lot of sometimes services and things that are offered to unhoused people. But what we really believe is that unhoused people can contribute to things like research, to organizing, to understanding how to survive things like fires. And so our collective believes in the active participation of everyone together. We don't really believe in hierarchies because you're housed or unhoused. We believe we all have something to contribute. We all have skills. We all have talents. We all have knowledge. And our collective in this report is about bringing that together and finding ways that we can all be useful in things like fires and in a lot of other social issues. So I want to bring up my friend Jelly, who's from the San Fernando Valley Homeless Union, who's going to share a little bit more about what it's like being outside, her experience during the fires, and what it looks like to organize together.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Jelly. I'm here to speak about my experience being unhoused during the fires last year. I personally went through a lot. The city did nothing for us. They had no resources. They had no services. They didn't even come out to pass out masks. The only service that we received from anybody was from mutual aid groups, which I am also a part of, the Edna Street Collective. And I experienced like massive headaches, eye irritation, sore throat, stuffed sinuses. I was just kind of really just going through it. And also, at the time of the fires too, they were also threatening to sweep us. So I had also that over my shoulders that I had to worry about with moving and having like the bad air quality and how it is, you know, affecting my health, which is like affecting my ability to get up and move and do all these things that the city is making us do with these unnecessary sweeps. But I will say that the research that was done was very necessary because we are all part of the same place. We all want the same things, and I'm sure that you wouldn't want your best friend or anybody to be unsafe during the disaster, you know? So I feel like the city should be offering services to those who are housed and unhoused. For our safety, for you know, procedures to get away, how you can help your neighbor during this if you're capable, and so forth. Like, we really need to come together and learn from the mutual aid groups and, you know, make this place like better for everybody, because we all deserve it.
Let's give it up for Jelly.
Thank you so much, Jelly, for sharing your story. It's really valuable to hear from people who experienced this firsthand, and that's what we really hope to uplift with this report. Part of the reason that this report even came to be was because of mutual aid workers and people on the ground noticing the health impacts that our friends and neighbors were experiencing. In particular, people who were trained as street medics were noticing that people were experiencing symptoms like headaches, nausea, trouble breathing, and it felt really important to us as organizers and as community members and friends to be able to document that and to be able to speak to ensure that those experiences didn't go unnoticed. And so I'm going to hand the mic over to Matt to speak more about how this came to be and about his role as a medical practitioner experiencing this crisis.
Let me trade. Okay. All right. Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us well? We keep us well. That's right. Okay, good morning, y'all. My name is Matt. I'm a medical student and a community health researcher here in Los Angeles, a member of the newly formed Mutual Aid Research Collective that you're hearing about today. Give it up. As well as a member of the People's Care Collective, which is a group of healthcare workers and healers committed to health justice and towards abolishing the systems and structures that we know reproduce health injustice. We know health is something that is determined by everything around us, by the air we breathe, by the water we drink, by the housing we do or don't have, the stability that's afforded to us or stolen from us through racist displacement and industrial greed, and our access or lack thereof to the people and groups in our lives that help us stay well. Fundamentally, health for many of our communities, especially our unhoused neighbors, people who live and work outside, is made impossible because they are on the one hand criminalized and besieged by ICE, by LAPD, by LA Sanitation, or on the other hand, like you heard from Joey, they're abandoned and left to get sick and die when environmental disasters like the fires last year and the fires right now are hitting. Shame. Thank you. This survey research was born in part out of many of us from the medical and public health standpoint who care with and for folks like Joey and others around the city, being horrified at what we were seeing and hearing in those first 2 days of the fires. Heart attacks, sudden uncontrolled vomiting, fatigue, muscle cramps, things that were nothing less than the body clearly responding to an aerosolized chemical swamp. From all of our past experiences with the city, with injustice, with environmental racism, we know the only accountability that happens is the accountability we make. When it came to the fire, we reviewed pre-existing literature on the health impacts of wildfire smoke, consulted environmental health researchers, and put together the survey that you all now have in front of you. What came out of the survey was really disturbing. Almost a quarter of the folks we interviewed already had asthma at baseline. Over 60% of folks in the wake of the fires, as you heard, described a constellation of respiratory symptoms. Trouble breathing, cough, blurred vision, congestion. We heard that there were more overdoses and more abscesses that people were facing because folks were having to inject drugs that they use instead of smoking them because of the air quality. We heard that there was brain fog making it hard to think. We heard that there was a worsened sense of isolation and reactivated trauma. And as an aside, all of these findings align with a recently published report by Cedars-Sinai researchers about increased ER visits in the wake of the fires for respiratory illnesses and heart attacks right after the fires, and what they observed, quote unquote, physical biochemical stress on multiple organ systems. So all of that is disturbing, but even more disturbing to us was that in multiple parts of the city, participants recalled how sweeps of encampments were still underway during the acute period of the fires, and the usually needlessly carceral rules of inside safe were still applied. People were not allowed to bring in DIY or mass-produced air purifiers into their rooms. Despite the clear health indications for doing so, they were not given masks, as Joey said. And even while getting swept and talking to city employees, folks were still not getting clear information, they were not getting support, and they certainly were not getting care. Shame to all of that. Shame! To quote one of our participants' responses in the report, there was no response from the city. People living outside should be brought inside hotels during fire emergencies. People living in motels should be provided with air purifiers. Our health matters. The city response was pathetic. They did next to nothing. People are suffering worse than ever. I want to come back to that part of our health matters. It's a fire every day when you live outside, and the city and the county owe so much to our unhoused neighbors that they don't give. Our unhoused neighbors continue to be an embodied sacrifice zone for mega events, for disasters, for racist capitalist banishment as usual. I am proud to stand in solidarity today and in community with all of the people on this stage who are housed and unhoused mutual aid organizers and frankly first responders in their own right, and whose care and action should be seen and valued as just as critical to our collective survival as any response that the quote-unquote official programs did for some of our most vulnerable communities then and now. So to all of our city and county officials, we hope the findings of this report make it clear that when the fire comes next time, as it is, we know who will keep us safe and give us a mask. And we hope that it's clearer than ever, from a public health and from a moral lens, that we need to end the sweeps, abolish 4118, and interrupt the constantly smoldering criminalization of life in public that burns our people every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Capitalism and for-profit medical structures are in direct opposition of public health. When we think about building healthy, safe societies, it can't come at the expense by building profit and building capital. And so what we've seen, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic, is everyday people came together to do public health and to build public health at the grassroots. You did this with your family members, you did this in so many different ways to be able to provide the things that a healthy society should be providing us. And so one of the ways that we've seen that, especially in Los Angeles, is by mutual aid groups that come together to pool their resources, to provide political education and a way to understand why is it that we are doing things that we would expect a system to already be in place in one of the richest, most powerful countries in the world. Why is it that we are doing these things? So to hear a little bit more about mutual aid groups, we're going to hear again from Paisley to just talk a little bit about what mutual aid does and what it represents here in the city.
Thank you. Mutual aid is about people taking back our power to take care of each other. As Tiny's poem said, as our speakers have shared, it's a disaster every day under capitalism, and we are under attack from these oppressive systems. Whether there's a wildfire, a warehouse fire, an earthquake, floods, torrential rains, the city time and time again, from here to Hawaii to all across these stolen lands, fails to show up. The government officials, those who are put into power, who are allegedly there to take care of us, do not take care of us. They are slow to respond, if at all. What we saw during the wildfires of last year were groups like the Red Cross turning people away, turning away help from mutual aid workers. They were overwhelmed. People had supplies, donations, people wanted to help, and the Red Cross were turning away mutual aid workers and turning away neighbors and citizens who wanted to do their part. So people, in response and every day, took up that responsibility themselves and took better care of each other than any nonprofit, any government agency was able or willing to do. Because the government does have the resources, but they spend it on the police and they spend it on carceral systems as opposed to spending it on the people. So what we saw during the wildfires and what we see every day is mutual aid workers, everyday people like you or me, housed, unhoused, came together, they fundraised, they distributed masks, they turned to open their storefronts or their personal businesses into community centers where people could come and get resources, where they can get out of the outside, out of the smoky air. They distributed food and supplies. Because mutual aid is a daily practice and because our organizations are not responding to disasters on a one-off basis, we're embedded in our communities. So across our neighborhoods, we were able to respond quicker than a government agency. And we were able to respond with the depth and, as we're seeing here, with the collaboration very intentionally with houseless people and houseless organizers. Because when you live outside, you are a frontline worker, you are a first responder. Every disaster under capitalism, houseless people are the ones who know the solution because they live it every day, because we live it every day. So what we saw was people coming together and doing what we need to do and not waiting for permission and not waiting for the help that is never going to come. And that took everybody coming together, and it will continue to take everybody coming together from this past disaster to the one tomorrow. It's mutual aid, and it is regular people, it is everyday people who are going to be, who are the change and the difference. We don't need permission, we don't need to wait for someone to save us because no one is coming to save us. We can only save ourselves. We proved that during the wildfires, and again, we prove that every day.
Thank you, Paisley. And with that in mind, let's just quickly give it up for all the mutual aid groups that were part of making this report come together. You've heard from Edna Street Solidarity, also All Power Free Clinic, Grow Together Glendale, LA Street Care Mutual Aid, shout out, Palms on House Mutual Aid, Pasadena for All, Poor Magazine, and the Sidewalk Project.
And thank you so much to Paisley for sharing those reflections on the organizing and the experience of caring for each other in the wake of these wildfires. Part of the benefit of getting to do this research in community is that we get to benefit from the methodologies and the partners that are already doing this work as well in academic settings. So with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Randall Kuhn to talk about his research and how he's able to uplift and be in partnership with Mark as we continue to do this work in solidarity together.
Hi everyone. Is this okay? Okay, I'm Randall Kuhn. I'm a professor at the UCLA School of Public Health. I chair UCLA's Unhoused Task Force. I'm part of the team that runs the LA County Homeless Count. I run most importantly, I'm Rafiq's advisor, which is an honor, and he educates me every day. And I run a survey called Periodic Assessment, I always got to remember, PATHS, Periodic Assessment of Trajectories of Housing, Homelessness, and Health. And we send about 1,000 surveys every month to unhoused people throughout LA County. One of the advantages of running a monthly mobile survey is that we could send out a survey on the impacts of the wildfire within days of the fire's ending. And that's a real honor and a privilege, and it's one that we couldn't do without tens of thousands of dollars in research incentives that we send electronically to respondents and a well-paid, dedicated research team. Again, an increasingly well-paid research team because of the work of UAW 4811 in getting just wages and benefits for our graduate student workers. And so we have that privilege that we could not just collect the data within days, but analyze it very quickly. The members of the Mutual Aid Research Collective lacked many of these resources, but what they did have were deep connections in the mutual aid and communities, and a dedication to find the time and the funds by whatever means necessary to carry out this amazing report. Not just collecting the data, but carrying each other across the finish line in terms of the write-up, in terms of the production. It's an amazing effort. And the results are something very different from what the PATH survey produced, and even more powerful, right? The questions in this report are framed in the way that unhoused people would want them framed. The results are presented in an appealing and accessible fashion, and we could learn a lot from that on the academic research side. The findings draw a much sharper focus on how unhoused communities were left behind during the fires, and how mutual aid networks stepped in and filled the gap, didn't just fill the gaps, but built strength and solidarity in people's hour of need. The report makes specific recommendations on how to support this infrastructure of support and inclusion, not to criminalize it. And most importantly, it gives us a path for genuine solidarity going forward. As we've heard, it's a fire every day when you're living outside. It's a pandemic every day when you're living outside. It's a displacement event, a sweep, every day, maybe more than once in a day when you're living outside. And in this county, 6 people die on the streets every day. And so, what we've learned since the COVID pandemic is that when policymakers, social scientists, and unhoused communities work together in their own silos and in their positions doing what we do, kind of talking to each other occasionally, we can make things somewhat more tolerable. During the pandemic, right, unhoused activists and mutual aid organizations demanded that hotels be open to protect people. And researchers responded, right, with reports that made the case, led to the congressional funding, led to the development of Project Room Key. But the projects were failures because there was no genuine partnership. There was no communication. There was no attempt to set up a set of rules or sustainable programs that would allow people to stay safe. And when people were pushed back out onto the streets in worse shape than they were before, the response by the city was an unprecedented escalation of raids and sweeps and violence that brought so-called left-wing and right-wing politicians together in proclaiming the need for mass displacement, violence, and genocide, not for the first time. And so, the wildfires, this report, and the urgent need to ensure that the 2028 Olympics if they need to happen in LA, become the Care Olympics and not the Displacement Olympics, mean that we have to do better. And this report points the way towards that. Now, I got a lot more to say on that, but I'll probably leave it off there and just say that there is an opportunity for researchers, not merely to, right, we have lived expertise advisory boards and things like that. Those are, I obviously welcome innovations, but not if they stand as a roadblock to genuine change, right? What we need are researchers not just to welcome lived experts into the tent, but to place them where they belong, at the center of the tent. And what researchers really need to do is go themselves into other tents, into where unhoused people dwell, into community spaces like the Really Really Free Market in Van Nuys, or into the Aetna Solidarity's new space in Van Nuys, and listen. And I'll leave it off there, and I'm just so pleased that this report is out there in the world. I can't wait to see what's next. Thank you all.
Give it up.
Woo. Thank you so much, Randall. It's truly an honor to be your advisee. A lot of times PhD students have antagonistic relationships with their advisors, are constantly battling them for what they should be doing. But I'm very lucky that I get to have an advisor like Randall who organizes, who's constantly learning from me, and I'm constantly learning from him. And these are the values that we really believe in the Mutual Aid Research Collective, right? This isn't just about mutual aid and organizers, but it's also about organizing people in the academy who often feel like they could be doing more, that they want to have more connection with the people that they are doing research about, and instead do research with them. So we're grateful for this partnership. We're going to close off by welcoming up Carla from Aetna Street Solidarity and also the Mutual Aid Research Collective, who's going to talk to us about the demands and kind of the recommendations and findings of our report. You do a research study and you find something, and the recommendations are evidence-based, right? This is something that's often used by academics, by big research institutes, right? We need evidence-based practices. And so these recommendations and these demands are evidence-based. They are the result of evidence and findings from the research that we did with unhoused communities that experienced the fire. So I'm going to welcome up my friend Carla to close us out.
Our experiences and our data is clear. It's the people and mutual aid groups that are keeping us alive, sourcing and distributing life-saving supplies, and doing the actual groundwork of disaster planning and response. For all those reasons, our warehouses, our supply distros, they should be funded. Every community should have an operating autonomous resiliency hub. And every community and neighborhood has the capacity to organize this. And this is a real way that the city could fund and support this work. The other thing that the city can do is get out of the way. We believe in autonomy without the interference. We've seen this pattern again and again. My family survived the 1994 earthquake over 30 years ago. And this report, while the fires happened a year and a half ago, we're doing this now because we know this year there will be another fire, there will be an earthquake, there can be a flood. All of these things have happened and they will continue to happen in Los Angeles. It's part of our landscape. But what should not be accepted in our landscape is the criminalization of our communities who are directly under attack. Our people have real demands coming out of this report, and we want to uplift those. First, we want to say stop the sweeps and abolish 4118.
Stop the sweeps! Stop the sweeps!
It's a fire every day when you live outside, and criminalization and displacement of our unhoused community should be treated as the disaster that it is, where up to 9 unhoused people die every single day on our streets. To City Council, we believe in solutions that have come directly from unhoused people and their recommendations while navigating the wildfires last year. To every council district, allocate a minimum of 5,000 hotel vouchers per district that medically vulnerable, unhoused people can access immediately in an environmental disaster weather emergency. That's 14 council districts, right? There's 14. 14 times 5, that's 70,000. That number is not random. That's at least how many people are living on the streets every night. So when we are in a disaster, those need to be made available immediately. Less than 100 vouchers were actually released to houseless people during the LA wildfires. Mutual aid groups did more, far more. Our neighborhood mutual group did more than the city of LA did. So I want us to really think about that, and I want us to think about what that means for all of us in this city. It means that we have the power. It means that we are the ones that are going to be responding to the next disaster. To the City Council, during climate and weather emergencies, and this is another thing that came from our community at the compound, which was raided and displaced by Karen Bass and Nithya Raman. The two people are two options for mayor of the city of LA. Shit's bleak when those are our options, because both are responsible for mass displacement of our communities. What happened during the fires, the compound had to create an evacuation plan of how they were going to move 75 vulnerable, many who were disabled, many who couldn't walk on their own, creating an evacuation plan for our own community. When the fires rolled over in the Santa Monica Mountains and we could see the flames, we made a plan. And that plan was to get to the nearest metro station. And so one of our community demands is during any climate and weather emergency, every metro station and every public library must be committed and turned into a universal access and respite center with 24/7 bathrooms, showers, power to charge our devices, trash cans, and survival supplies like masks, respirators, and water. These things were done anyways by mutual aid groups, but imagine what city planning from below and side by side could actually look like in this city. We have an opportunity to justly plan for emergencies. And doing something like opening metro stations and libraries would be a start. It would save lives, and it's the least that we could do in a city that underfunds and doesn't invest in the people that make this city run. To the City Council and the County Board of Supervisors, pay for our warehouses. And I'm dead serious about that because our warehouses are also climate resiliency hubs. It's happening right now with the Lineage fire. People are spending their own money out of pocket and will continue to fund this work. But we're actually doing your asses a favor. And so the very least you can do is fund those hubs and buy large quantities of all the supplies that we've had to source ourselves, the things that unhoused people and that all people said were most helpful to them, including tarps, blankets, zip ties, ropes, bungee cords, lanterns, batteries, charging devices, masks, nebulizers, motel rooms, hotel vouchers, sorry, my eyesight's bad, housing, cash aid, gift cards, food, clothing, hygiene, and supplies to stay warm. All of these things in our report were the things that our unhoused community said were the most helpful to them and were freely distributed to them and made available by organizations that have a $0 operating budget. So if we can do this, imagine what we can do as a city. And with no other means of testing or surveillance, these things should be available to the people and to groups that are involved and throughout the city. And finally, as others have touched on, unhoused people are the experts. Nothing about us without us. People living outside and in vehicles should be valued, compensated, and included. And this is important, on their terms. Yes. On their terms in LA City and county disaster planning. as the people who know best how to keep each other alive during crisis and always. Thank you so much. Please come to this evening. We're going to have a community convening where we're going to be discussing more in depth about this report and what we found. And if the city and county is unwilling to meet these demands, we will have to do this work ourselves. And so this is a call to the people in our city and everybody that's already mobilizing and doing this work for us to coordinate, support each other, strengthen and build that solidarity for the next time. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Carla. Give it up for everyone who spoke today. Also want to share, we have a table out here in front. We have survival supplies for people who might live in East LA. We have respirators, N95 masks, eye flushes, sinus medication, cough drops, Narcan, all the things we know that are always necessary. A lot of information about our report, QR codes to read the whole thing. We hope that you'll stay and talk with us. We're happy to take any comments as well. And again, thank you all so much for coming out. You've heard it 7 times today at least. It's a fire every day when you're outside. But when the fire comes next time, look around you. This is who's going to get you. This is who's got us. All right. Thank you, everyone.
We have 1,065 people watched that on Citizen App. Okay? We were notified 1,176. You had a decent sized Citizen App audience, so hopefully it helped with the publicity of the event. Hold on.
Let me get one. I kind of want to. Can we go to these steps or is that? I think the steps will be better.
We're going to include the Citizen App report. You guys, I want to thank you for joining in. Do me a favor, Citizen App viewers, go over to YouTube, LA space OLE space LIVE on YouTube. Check me out. Like I said, everyone live on YouTube. You come check me out. And as you see, once again, it's LA space OLE space LIVE on YouTube or TikTok. You can come join the live stream. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're going to be getting out of here in just a second, okay? Thank you all for doing what you do and being here. Hopefully we can get a decent amount of people to come around over to YouTube or TikTok. Alright? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end this report. I'll end this report, okay? I'm going to end this report. assumes, right?
All power to the people. 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 When the fire comes next time, who's gonna save you? When the fire comes next time, who's gonna save you? We are. When the fire comes next time, who's gonna save you? We are.
Alright, you guys, we're done.
Thank you so much, everyone. Get some coffee, get some donuts, get some masks.
Alright, guys, we're in the Citizen Up Report. Come over to YouTube, LA space ONE space LIVE. Alright? Join the activity. Alright, peace. Alright, YouTubers. I'm sorry, when it comes to work and me having to put in the work to make the money that I need to make, it's got to be done. So Citizen App's paying me for that report, so I can't just like up and leave. You know what I mean? Okay, 11:13 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to go ahead and circle around here. See some more people coming out of City Hall. Alright, God bless you guys.
Hey, thank you.
No problem. Yes, sir. Alright, come on. Let's find out who's reported for who. Sorry about the scanner. Who you reported for?
Oh, I'm just with the group.
Oh, you with the group?
From up in Altadena.
Oh, okay. If you ever want to check out my live stream, it's
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you ever want to check out my live stream, it's on YouTube and TikTok. It's
Okay.
LA1 Live, if you ever want to check it out,
Sorry,
okay?
say me again?
It's LA1 Live. It's LA space ONE space LIVE.
Okay.
On
Awesome.
YouTube or TikTok.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll definitely check it out.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Take care, okay?
Thanks for coming.
All right. All right, let's roll. To the south side we go. YouTubers, TikTokers.
5-7, yes.
Citizen App viewers. 4 Aces, thanks for the $1.99, my brother. Big blessings to your return. Appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you. Alright. Look at my incident board, see if there's an accident or something crazy or anything I gotta attend in this area.
Roger, we copy, thank you. Roger, Rescue 37, Chesapeake, UCLA enforcement building.
Central and 40th, report of an accident. That was 20 minutes ago, okay. I have nothing in the last, actually, I take it back. No, I have nothing in the last 15 minutes as far as reports in Los Angeles County. So we're good to go. Four Aces, thank you for being a member.
34 Red 46 seizure 5455.
For 8
South
months?
4th Avenue.
Wow, you've been a member a long time, brother. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. 8 months. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Are you our longest member?
Metro Light 466, you got a unit number.
You may be the longest member, brother.
56, the patient is reported to be outside the address.
What's up, TikTokers? Thank you for being here. I appreciate your presence. Everybody from TikTok. I didn't get to say any names, but whoever spoke or
If you're unable to locate, we have nothing further.
watched, supported, dropped a gift. You know, I appreciate you. Big blessings in return. Thank you. Christy Ponce. What's up? What's up? Long time family member of the channel. What's up? What's up? How are you? Good to see you again.
Kevin, unconscious person, intersection of Florence and Vermont. Rescue 46, press route. Metro AP65, Addis with engine 57.
I know you be out there watching me though. You don't always jump in the chat, so I appreciate your support. I really do. I feel your presence.
AP65, you've been added. Would you like to cancel the engine? Metro AP65, cancel engine 57. AP65, roger.
Good, good. Busy's good. Busy's good. I'm trying some music on because we're going to head to the south side.
Rescue 264, Chesapeake 10801 South Wilson Avenue. Rescue 65, go press route. Rescue 264, you're canceled, just continue. Metro engine 93, attention ALS, rescue to my incident. Metro engine 39, we can take that from the flight force. You're 3, arrest 93, quarters. Rescue 865 en route. Coming available.
cancel, Life Force 27 puts in their place.
Rescue 865, 865, press route. You're overdue. 39 Rider. Park 200. Let's put under the radio contest when they want to do stuff. Attach us to a separate incident for a 45-year-old female short of breath, same location, same floor. Park 200, Roger, stand by. Life Force 66 on the radio, contact investigate 17. Life Force 66, rescue 857 unconscious person, 6820 South Victoria Avenue. Rescue 814, rescue 15, update your status. Rescue 866, you've been added present route. Life Force 66, rescue 857, you've named both captains and continue. Rescue 864 on the radio, 6 versus 736, 886 on
Well, when I first originally planned to go into downtown, I did say we were looking for any press conferences, or I hope for something normal that I could do a report on. You know, no one being hurt, but at the same time I could, you know, do a citizen app report, and I got that. So we're grateful for the press conference. Hopefully the information that was shared will be useful for everyone involved. Crazy though. That thing took up damn near the whole street. It's alright, I'll circle back to my spot real quick and come right back out. Hey, thoughts and prayers to any incidents we may hear about or see. We may not attend anything more to stream, but we'll see what we see on the process of where we're going. Thank you.
Engine 29, press route.
Everybody happy Tuesday. I appreciate it. Germany, thanks for that. Super. Sticker, super duper. Thank you. Appreciate you a whole lot. Hey, thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the roses and the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us.
Life Force to Rescue Care, physical restoration, 1701 East Chavez Avenue. Engine 57 at ball, 1038 West 83. Rescue 57. Stand by. Rescue 46. 46, your ETA on scene. Rescue 46, 1 minute ETA. Engine 34, did you copy? 34, copy. Other unit requested to be added and place the engine. Repeat, unit ID only.
Damn, what the hell is going on with the cough, man?
Engine 57, cancel. AP65 has been attached. Life Force to Rescue 2, press route. Rescue 1, chest pain, 1700 East Donal Avenue. Metro AP82, can you touch an 800 for transport? AP82, you're getting rescue 813. 5 miles away. Coming in, what in on catch up with our Life Force, cancel rescue 88. Engine 50 on the radio is engine 43 and rescue 68, auto motorcycle westbound 10th freeway at Robertson Boulevard. Rescue 15. Rescue 15 on the radio, Life Force 66, auto bicycle intersection of 58th Place in Vermont. Metro engine 93, no rescue when we get it. No rescue test. That's nail that rescue to my estimate. Ready to rescue 104. Radio. Rescue 104, the radio system is 93 off to the heavy. Maybe South Bay Tokyo. Cycle C61, we show you en route to the sick person, LAX packaging area 6. That's the info. Metro Rescue 58, coming available on our first, you can attach us with our engine. Rescue 58, go ahead and stay available. Engine, Rescue 6 is going to be closer. Engine rescue 64, cardiac arrest, intersection 118 mod, CPR in progress.
'em. Once again, happy Tuesday, folks. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to smash that like.
Get on at Los Angeles. It is just east of Robinson, Texas.
Alright, you guys, I spoke at the 2028 Olympics earlier at that press conference. You know, some opening ceremonies will be held here at the Coliseum.
37 unconscious, 8635, Hamilton.
Metro, Life 475, you can cancel the rescue.
Investigation, we need your cancels.
Central Rescue 64 can handle.
Engine 64, discontinue.
Hey, Rescue 2, go to channel 2. Rescue 2, go to
Engine 58, commit captain. Rescue 68, continue
What's up, everybody? Love you tuning in from. Thanks for being here.
Cycle T51, the patients report to be now at pillar 6 David, 6 David. Secretary 5-1 on station. Roger. Engine 264 to the fall, Top Bradley Terminal.
Take one more quick at the incident board. Gilbert, Gooby Castro, thank you for that too. Said like the music. Thank you so much. And that too come back to you. Okay, we got a report of a traffic collision 13 minutes ago on Vermont and Slauson. And that was the last report I got in the last 15 minutes. We appreciate the LAFD. Alright, here we go.
Rescue 867 for Metro. 867. Rescue 867. Rescue 867, your status. Coming to Elbow. Lamar, Country. Place of rescue 894. Cycle T51, 6 person. LAS baggage area 6, that's pillar 60 is in David. Rescue 894, discontinued. Rescue 867, present route. Edge 19th Mall, 12838 Marlboro Street. Metro Rescue 867, shows the route, MSC not taking. 867 en route. Rescue 894 from Metro, you're canceled, acknowledged. Metro Rescue 1, you attacked an 800 ambulance. Station here at LAX on channel 4. Last unit coming in broken. Repeat your message. Metro from the first aid station here at Small One on channel 4. First aid station, you're coming in scratchy. Metro from the first aid station here at LAX, we have a still alarm here at 3 away for a 55-year-old female fall. Can you add a BLS rescue to our exit? First aid station, landline the floor with the exact location. You're still unreadable. Metro from the first aid station here at LAX, can you hear me? How do you read me? A little bit better, but still extremely scratchy. First aid station, right behind the floor.
Folks, we're getting close to the end.
West 9th Street, crossing Pacific Avenue, number 607.
Well, we got a little congested here at the end, I ain't gonna lie to you. Venice Boulevard is taking the bulk of the traffic, it looks like. Uh-oh, my bad.
Metro 84 Addison 669, Chosen Realm.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sheesh. Another day with like very little sun. We saw the sun for a second during the stream though, didn't we? I remember saying during the stream, hey, here's some sun. So we saw the sun once or twice. I mean for a few minutes. Yeah, we saw the sun for a few minutes, but that's it.
On the radio, check 2511 South Savant Avenue, across Adams Boulevard, press route. 2511 South Savant. Notified by Metro over the radio that we were attached with engine 15.
Alright folks, it has been fun. We are back here at Livestreams Central, which I like to call LA Live. Thank you for your support today. We will catch you all on the next one, okay? Thanks for being here. Peace.